In a noisy world, clarity is power. Welcome to Stoic Wisdom GB, a space for ancient Stoic wisdom, practical philosophy, and mental discipline. Here we learn how to remain calm in chaos, strong in adversity, and focused on what truly matters. When we show our loved ones how much we care, they sometimes let us down by using our kindness for their own gain. They might seem nice when they need something, but as soon as they get it, they're gone like a bird in the wind. How can we take back control of these situations? If you want to make your relationships better and gain power, here are 9 things that men and women should never do to each other. These ideas come from the Stoic philosophy and have stood the test of time. If you're having problems in your relationship, please take a seat, open your minds, and let's begin this enlightening journey. But before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming explorations. Now first, don't change your life to fit what other people want. Number 1, change your life so that other people can have what they want. Other people? When you try to fit in with other people's ideas of you, it's like putting together a puzzle with pieces that don't go together at all. It's annoying and confusing at every turn, as Seneca said. Instead of trying to fit in like a chameleon, to be ready to shine like a star in the night sky, be proud of who you are and what makes you different. Don't let other people tell you how to live your life. It's time to take charge and go your own way. Remember that you are writing your own story, not someone else's. Show the world your real colors by being yourself and doing what you're here to do. In a world where societal pressures and standards often tell us what to do, it's important to remember how important it is to be yourself. Don't change your life to fit the needs of others is a profound statement that says we should never give up who we are to meet other people's expectations. Being honest is important. You should live your life honestly because it's yours. Don't give in to other people's expectations. Instead, value your own traits, tastes, and goals. You should respect and value yourself enough to not change who you are to fit other people's standards. You should also trust yourself enough to stick to your own views and goals. Setting and following healthy boundaries is good for your health. It's okay to say no to someone when they ask or expect something from you that goes against your values or goals. Being yourself gives you power, and accepting that gives you the freedom to live a happy life on your own terms. Respect for others' autonomy. Just as you claim your right to live your life honestly, you should also respect others' autonomy and give them the same. Enjoy what makes you unique, and know that trying to fit in with other people's expectations will keep you from growing and being happy. Freedom means being able to think and speak in different ways without pushing other people to agree with you. Number 2, being too obsessed with someone will ruin your life. People often think of obsession as a strong or beautiful form of love, but it can sometimes cause bad behavior and bad results. While it's normal to care strongly about someone, letting that care take over your whole being can be bad for your mental and even physical health. When you're crazy about someone, it's easy to lose sight of who you are as a person. You stop caring about your own goals, interests, and hobbies, and instead focus on the person or thing that is driving you crazy. This can hurt your self-esteem and make you feel empty and unfinished without them being there or validating your feelings. A dangerous dependence. Being obsessed with someone or something can make you dependent on them, where what they do and say affects your mental and emotional health. Being dependent on someone or something can make you feel anxious, insecure, and desperate because you are always looking for support and approval from the person or thing you are obsessed with, putting other relationships and obligations on the back burner. Being obsessed with someone can make you forget about the other people you need to take care of and the responsibilities you have outside of that relationship. If you only think about the person you're obsessed with, you might forget about your friends, family, job goals, and personal growth. Neglecting other people can hurt your relationships and make you feel alone and guilty when you think about how much you've given up in other areas of your life. Behaviors like stalking and crossing limits can make you feel this way. If you're really into someone, you might do things that aren't okay and invade their privacy. For example, you might text them all the time, watch what they do, or even stalk them. Such actions hurt the other person and keep the obsession going, which supports negative ways of thinking and acting. In conclusion, even though obsession is praised a lot in pop culture, it is a dangerous path that can cause a lot of pain and harm to the person who is obsessed. If you want to keep your relationships happy and live a full life in general, you need to respect your limits. Real love puts the happiness and growth of both people first, so instead of letting an unhealthy fixation on someone else take over your life, do the following. Don't let anything hurt you, and be happy and healthy. Number 3. Do not let anything hurt you. Stay happy and healthy. Giving up your own happiness to meet someone else's needs is like giving away your flashlight in the dark and getting lost. You give up control of your own happiness, and instead of finding fulfillment, you end up trying to please them while your own spirits fall. It's time to take a step back and take back control of your life. Your mental health and happiness are valuable assets that shouldn't be traded away or compromised so that you can be a supporting character in someone else's story. Take the stage and write your own story. Keep your inner peace and happiness safe with firm resolve. Get stronger and don't let anyone take away your joy. Only you can think what you want, and only you can decide what will happen in your life. As we go through life, we face many problems and obstacles that test our strength and happiness. We can get through hard times and stay happy and healthy if we work on being strong and putting our health first. To start, realize how important it is to take care of yourself. Spend time doing things that are good for your body, mind, and spirit. This includes things that make you happy and calm down. Eat well, sleep well, and work out regularly. Also, focus on building good relationships. Gather happy, helpful people who will support and cheer you on. Make strong connections with family, friends, and people in your neighborhood. These connections will help you through tough times and make you happier in general. Focus on the good things in your life, no matter how small they may seem. Take a moment to appreciate them and say thank you for them. Saying thank you regularly will make you stronger and more positive, even when bad things happen. Learn how to handle concerns. Life has ups and downs, but what matters most is how we deal with them. Learn how to deal with stress and problems in a good way. Mindfulness, deep breathing, writing in a book, or getting professional help when you need it could be some of these things. Make rules to protect your health and stop other people from making you sad. Learn how to do this. Set boundaries, put your wants first, and say no to things that drain your energy or go against what you believe in. You are strong. It means being able to get back up after a setback stronger than before. Instead of thinking that problems are hard to solve, look at them as chances to learn and grow. Having a growth mindset and thinking that you can get through hard times will help you become more resilient. It takes work and self-care to stay healthy and happy while dealing with life's challenges. Putting your health first will help you live a full and healthy life, making new friends, being thankful, and learning new ways to handle issues. Set limits and be proud of your strength. Always remember that your health and happiness are important and should be taken care of. Don't let anything take away your joy or light. Do well even when things aren't clear in life. Number 4. Stay strong and tough. If you're really into someone else, don't cut ties with your friends and family. It's like cutting off branches from the tree that's supporting you. Each friend and family member is like a branch that's always been there to help you. If you start pushing them away, you'll lose more than just friends. You'll weaken the support system that's been there for you. Plato once said that people are like dirt. They can either feed you and help you grow as a person, or they can stop your growth and make you wilt and die. If you cut yourself off from your loved ones to please someone else, you're taking a hard path. Get back in touch with the people who are important to you and take care of your support group. Your family and friends are an unbreakable network that helps you and makes you strong. It's easy to forget how important it is to stay close to family and friends in a world where love relationships get a lot of attention. But these relationships are what keep us going and are a big part of our overall health and happiness. In this lesson, we'll talk about the important lesson of not giving up family and friends for a love partner. Family and friends are the most important people in our support network. because they will always be there for us, giving us love, support, and direction. If we don't take care of these relationships, they can break down when we need help the most. Length of relationships. Relationships can end quickly if one person changes their mind. On the other hand, family and friends, on the other hand, tend to last longer. Putting these long-term relationships first ensures a steady source of love and support through the ups and downs of life. Friends and family give us new ideas and different points of view that make our lives better. There are situations and points of view in life that help us understand and deal with the hard things. If we lose touch with them, we could miss out on important points of view that could teach us new things. Happy with it, it's important to find a balance between romantic relationships and relationships with family and friends. Ignoring one for the other can make you feel alone, angry, and guilty. Focusing on harmony in these relationships will help you feel full and happy in life. Finally, love relationships are important, but they should never take away from the strong bonds we have with family and friends. Keeping these relationships strong makes our lives so much better by giving us a sense of belonging, support, and joy that we can't get anywhere else. Remember to always love and care for our family and friends, and never leave them for someone else. 5. Spend very little time with them. Don't waste your time on their never-ending needs. Every minute you spend with them is like throwing your most valuable possession into a dark pit. Time is the most valuable thing you have. If you give someone all of your time, they can keep making demands. But as Seneca said, it's not that we don't have enough time to live, it's that we waste a lot of it. If you give someone all of your time, they can control your whole life. But if you give it to them, they can ruin your best moments. To find balance. Spend your time carefully, enjoy it, and set aside time for projects. Help you get better and make you happy. We value our time and energy very highly in today's busy world where we try to fit everyone and everything in. We often feel pulled in a lot of different directions, but it's important to know how important it is to set limits, especially when it comes to how we spend our time. One important lesson is that we should only spend a short amount of time with certain people or things to protect our health and our goals. Here are 5 important things to think about. 1. Check your interests. Before you agree to hang out with someone, think about what you want and what you're interested in. Check to see if the swap fits with the things that are most important to you. If it doesn't help you or meet an important need, you may want to spend less time on it. Know what makes you tired. It's not all talks that make us feel inspired and re-energized. Some people or things can drain our energy and make us feel tired. Learn to recognize these things and watch how much time you spend on them. Setting limits can help you stay healthy in both mind and body. You can be firm with people if you need to. It's not rude or self-centered to tell them you don't have a lot of time to spend with them. It's just self-care. If you need to politely turn down offers or suggest shorter talks, do it. Opt for quality over number. It's more important to focus on the quality of your relationships than the amount of time you spend with each other. A short, deep conversation or action can be more satisfying than a long, shallow one, even if the conversation is short. Invest in yourself and remember that time spent on self-care and improvement is time well spent every day. Make time for things that are good for your mind, body, and psyche, like reading, working out, meditating, or doing a hobby. Do things that make you feel good and improve your health. Learning how to spend just a little time with certain people or things is a very useful skill for keeping our lives in balance and peace. Being careful with how you spend your time and energy, and don't be afraid to put yourself first when you need to. Number 6. Don't tell everyone everything about your life. Share only the good and not the bad parts of your life with other people. Mostly during the bad times, confessing your whole past to someone is like telling them all of your secrets and the tough times you went through. You wrote parts because it's about your own journey and how it helped you get through the hard times. It's not something that people will enjoy or judge you if you talk about your life when you keep things to yourself. Now that you're going over old issues again, you're more likely to get hurt or have your EXP used against you. You should only tell people what they need to know about your secrets and keep the important parts of your story secret. This is what makes you stronger and keeps you safe. People should be careful about who they trust, because your life story is yours and shouldn't be told to anyone else. In a world where sharing too much is becoming more common, it's important to be able to keep personal problems to yourself. Many people think it's okay to tell everyone who will listen about every part of their lives, but it's smart to pick and choose what to share and with whom. This is especially important when we want to talk about the hard things we're going through. Protect your privacy by keeping some things from people who don't need to know about your life. You feel like you're in charge of your story and on your own. Take care of your mental health. Going over and over again with bad memories can be bad for your mental health. Tell people you trust who will understand and help you without making you feel worse. Do not judge. It's a shame that not everyone is kind and understanding when we have troubles. When we share without thinking, people who we didn't ask can say things that could make our already tough conditions worse. Set limits on your work. In the workplace, it's important to keep your image and credibility. If you share too much personal information, it can be hard to tell the difference between work and personal life, which could hurt your chances of getting a job that pays more than the sum of its parts. If you want to feel good about yourself, don't care how many people know about your problems. Instead, focus on building a group of trusted friends and family who can help and understand you. Sharing our stories can help us connect with others and understand them better, but it's also important to be careful and wise. We can protect our health and keep the truth of our personal stories by being careful about what we share and with whom. You give up your own happiness when you agree to do things you don't want to do. It's like trading in your favorite hobbies for ones that don't interest you at all. As Marcus Aurelius said, the happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. So when you have to do things that go against what you really want to do, it's normal to feel unhappy and like you're getting off track. But it's time to break free from this. Remember that life isn't a stage where you have to perform for other people's approval. It's about being real and staying true to yourself even when it's hard. Listen to your heart and have the courage to walk away. If something doesn't feel right, your life is your own story to write. Not just a side plot in someone else's. You're the main character and hero of your journey, and it's time to take the lead and live your life on your own terms. It's easy to agree with others just to keep the peace, or avoid disagreement in a world where social harmony seems to be very important. However, real talk and interaction are important for maintaining good relationships and growing as a person. One part of this is that you can't just agree to make other people happy. Let's look into this more. Keeping your integrity if you agree with someone just to make them happy, you might be giving up on your own beliefs and ideals. It's important to be yourself, even if that means disagreeing with other people. Putting together real relationships. To build relationships that last, you have to be honest. When you say what you really think, you let people get to know the real you, which leads to more genuine exchanges. For good conversation, it's important to get people to talk about their differing views and disagree in a respectful way. Saying what you really think helps people have healthy conversations and share their ideas, which makes it easier for them to express themselves. Be sure of what you say when you speak up if you don't agree just to make other people happy. This lets you share your own unique point of view and add to conversations in an honest way, which builds mutual respect. The best way to get respect is to be truthful and real. To help people accept you for who you are, not what you do to fit in with what they want, be honest and say what you really think. Finally, it can be tempting to agree with others just to keep the peace. But it's important to put honesty and authenticity first in all of your relationships. Being honest and saying what you really think not only helps you make better connections and have deeper conversations, but it also gives you the power to live a more fulfilling and real life. Number 8. Don't let your fear of being alone stop you. Making decisions based on fear, especially fear of being alone, is like trying to find your way in the dark without a flashlight. You might end up somewhere you didn't mean to go if you let fear guide your choices. Remember that solitude is not the same as loneliness. As the great philosopher Aristotle said, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Enjoy the chance to discover more about yourself while being proud of the unique essence that makes you you. Building a good relationship with yourself is a great way to spend time. Enjoy your own company and learn how rich life is. Real relationships can start when you share your life with someone. It's not because you want to avoid being alone, but because you want to. You should know how important you are and not let fear guide your decisions because they add to and improve your life. Be brave and go on the journey of self-discovery that it lights up. It will lead you to a future full of happiness and real connections. In today's connected world, many people are afraid of being alone. This fear can keep us from following our dreams and seizing new opportunities. You might be afraid of being alone because of social pressures, your own insecurities, or bad experiences from the past. But we can reach our full potential and be happy if we understand and face our fears. Accept finding yourself. Think about what you believe, what you're interested in, and what you're passionate about. Do things that make you happy and pleased, even if you have to do them by yourself. Use your time alone to think about yourself and grow. Recognize your own worth and skills, no matter what other people say or whether they are present. This will help you build your confidence. Set and meet your own goals. Get rid of problems and enjoy your wins, no matter how small they are. This will make you feel better about your worth. Build ties that matter. You should be able to handle being alone, but don't shut yourself off totally. Make real connections with people in your community. Surround yourself with family and friends who help and inspire you. People who respect and love you for who you are should be around you. Get rid of your bad thoughts. Get over your silly fears and the mean things you say to yourself that make you afraid of being alone. Instead of focusing on what you think are your flaws, be kind to yourself and replace negative thoughts with positive ones. Think about your skills and what you can do. Let yourself be independent. Stop seeing being alone as a sign of weakness and see it as a chance to grow and get stronger. Learn to be okay with being alone and rely on yourself to make you happy. Accept that being independent makes you strong and resilient. These lessons can help you get over your fear of being alone and live a confident and happy life. Remember that happiness comes from within, and that being alone shouldn't stop you from pursuing your dreams and enjoying life to the fullest. 9. Enjoy every win. We often forget about our own successes and accomplishments when we're busy trying to make other people happy and meet their needs. But here's the thing. Every step we take forward, no matter how small it may seem, should be celebrated and recognized. Imagine you're on a trip, and each step brings you closer to your goal. Now think about all the little millstones that you'll face along the way. They're like progress markers that show how strong and determined you are. So let's take a moment to enjoy our efforts and what we've done. Let's remember the late nights, sweat, and worries we overcame. Every success, no matter how small, shows how strong and resilient we are. So let's celebrate them all and let them remind us of how far we've come. Enjoy every twist and turn of your journey, every victory and setback. Let's raise a glass to our journey and remember to celebrate our wins and find joy in every moment along the way. As we come to the end of our journey today, let's think about how powerful choices are and how beautiful it is to be yourself. You have the strength and wisdom to make decisions that are in line with your deepest desires, even if they aren't directly related to them. Don't forget that you are free to make your own way. You don't have to put other people's needs before your own. Take charge of your life and make choices that truly show who you are. As we go through the day, it's easy to forget about the little wins that come our way. These wins, no matter how small they may seem, can fuel our drive, boost our confidence, and move us forward if we celebrate every one of them. No matter how small can help you become stronger and more grateful. That's why it's important to celebrate every win, no matter how small, helps build good momentum. You feel more confident when you celebrate small wins. This makes you want to take on bigger jobs with even more drive. Celebrating and recognizing your wins, no matter how small, boosts your confidence and sense of self-worth. It also gives you more faith in your ability to solve problems and reach your objectives. Encourages thanksgiving. Celebrating small wins makes you more likely to be happy. This quote says to be thankful for the journey you're on and the progress you've made, no matter how small. This will help you keep going. When you feel small wins, remember that you are making progress, even if it's only a little bit at a time. This kind of support can help you stick with something even when things go wrong. It's good for your health and happiness to enjoy small wins. They bring you happiness and joy every day, which makes you feel complete and happy. They also help you become the person you are. Stoics believed that true freedom comes from knowing that we are in charge of our own thoughts and actions. So the next time you feel like you have to give up your time or share more than you'd like, remember that you have the power to choose a different path. You're not forced to follow someone else's rules. You have the right to make your own journey based on what matters to you. It's time for a change. Decide and commit to. No matter what comes your way, try to be the best version of yourself. If this helped you grow stronger today, subscribe for more Stoic wisdom. Stay calm, stay focused, stay disciplined. Stoic Wisdom, GB.